Happened when a police patrol team tried to pull over this blue car as it illegally violated traffic laws. However, upon spotting the police car, another truck driver started reversing his truck suspiciously, as if he had done something wrong too. To everyone's surprise, this truck driver exited his truck, ran quickly toward the blue car, and then jumped into it through the open window to stop this moving car. After witnessing this unusual incident, the entire police team rushed out of their car to investigate what had actually happened. Little did they know, the driver of the blue car was having a seizure. She was immobilized and unable to control her car. Thanks to the truck driver, her life was saved. If you believe that not all heroes wear capes, subscribe.
So basically, this situation happened to me. I was actually going to Winder, Georgia. And the thing about me going to Winder, Georgia, it's my route for my job. And I'm going down this little side road, and just so happened, I'm just riding, and I see a car flipped on the side. I see about 4 or 5 cars pulled to the side, and I'm in the box truck, so I'm steady driving, and as I approach them, I see this woman panicking. She's jumping up and down. So some just told me to pull over. So I actually pulled over, ran up on them. I said, "What's going on?" They was like, "Man, she's stuck in there. We can't get her out." And man, the car still run. I'm like, you literally, when I got to the car, you actually heard the motor ribbon is actually turned on the side. So I told the lady, I said, "You got a sunroof. Go ahead and open your sunroof." She was like, "What?" I'm like, "Calm down, open your sunroof." She opened the sunroof, reached in, went up in there, tried to get her seatbelt off. Seatbelt wouldn't come off. I said, "So this is what I'm finna do." She's bleeding like crazy. I said, "I'm gonna pick you up," because she probably weighed about, in my estimate, because I also say about 105, because she was real slim, thin lady. So I went in, picked her up. I said, "I'm gonna grab your hip." So I went in, scooped up her hip, pushed her up, unlocked her seatbelt, and then I said, "Now slowly grab the steering wheel and move your legs and pull out." So she did that. She was hugging me, "Thank you, thank you, thank you." And the crazy part about it was, a guy came, he gave me some paper towels, wipe all the blood off my arm and everything. And I was like, I gotta get back to work. I holler at y'all. They was like, "Nah, you gotta be here, wait for the police to come. They gotta talk to you." I'm like, "Hey man, I ain't got time for all that. I gotta go to work." So the crazy thing is, it was just instant thing. And I actually reached back in and cut the car off because, like I said, it was leaking. And to, everybody, they was around there. I'm like, "Man, this antifreeze, water, all this stuff on the ground." I'm like, "Let's flip the car over." Everybody looked at me like I was crazy, but I'm like, it's already tilted, like we can flip it over. But I was like, "All right, cool, yeah, I don't want to do it," because I'm like, it wasn't nothing but just a rock. If it was probably about 4 guys out there before I got there, and none of them could help her. So yeah, moral of the story, man, it's kind of crazy, but the thing of it was just my little one heroic moment that I did, and to a degree, it was no kind of confrontation. It's just me helping out. And in fact, too, one thing I did, one time I worked for AAA, and I actually seen this lady on the side of the road, actually 2 ladies on the side of the road, and I gave them a hand with changing their tire. So, things like that. It's not saying I do that all the time, but the point of reference is, every once in a while, it is a grace. Because I actually helped a man change his tire one time before. It was an older man. So, kind of knocked it out for him real quick. But when I helped those ladies change the tire, it was kind of strange because when I pulled up, it was one lady, she was in like a dress, and the other lady, she was in a workout outfit, like she just came from the gym or something like that. She had on some spandex shorts and a tight shirt. And, I rolled up, and she was older. and the young girl had on the dress. So when I rolled up, I said, let me help you. Y'all need help? They was like, who are you, AAA? I was like, nah. I was like, but I did work for them. I said, but I work for them. I say, I'm just, trying to give you a hand because the traffic. So I actually parked my car like kind of towards the traffic, a little closer towards the line. So if they try to hit them, they will hit my truck before they hit them. And so, I told the lady, I said, well, I'll help you change your tire. Just need you to, kind of look out for the traffic, and I'll go ahead and change it. So the young girl was like, nah, we good. And she pointed to the other lady. The other lady was like, you never, and it was funny, but she was like, you never don't get help from a man that's willing to help you. And it was funny to me because she wasn't that older, but I think she was around my age, around about in my 40s, around about late 30s, early 40s. But she was like, you never say no to a man that's willing to help you. And so the young girl was like, oh, okay. So I actually changed the tire, and I was quick with it because I had a hydraulic jack, and which the lady she had a hydraulic jack too. So I'm used to my equipment. Popped mine up under there, jacked it about 4 or 5 times. Snatched the tire off, put the other tire on, got them on their way, and I made sure they pull off before I pulled off. Because like I told the lady that I was parked behind, and the other girl that was in front of her, we were changing the tire. I told her, I was like, hey, y'all gotta be safe out here. And I was like, you need to look at your other tire that's messed up too. 9 times out of 10, she probably didn't have no man. And if she did have a man, hey, to each his own. But other than that, that's my story. Peace.